My bikini! I lost my bikini!
Well, maybe he's a survivor.
I keep on wondering if I'm okay. I reassure myself, but I keep on wondering away. I miss looking at you, and you miss looking at me. Amid distractions, I can find myself missing my sea, where I can go swim with the fish.
As we wait for our guest to arrive, we check out two local nearby islands and the world famous Dean's Blue Hole.
That's it, it happened. The dinghy is stuck.
Well, it was bound to happen. A momentary lapse in concentration found our dinghy painter caught in our starboard side propeller. So we're just making our way down to Georgetown. We've got about a 16-mile run and we're sitting on 5.8 knots in 9.7 knots of breeze. We'll find ourselves in Anchorage tonight and then first thing tomorrow head to customs and get ourselves an extension for our visa, which gives us another 30 days, and then we'll have to depart for the Turks and Caicos. We've got a Len's loaf of bread. Let's have a look at it. We've got good temperature. Oh yeah, good work at Len. Have a look at him. That's a ripper.
My God, I can tell you, I'm French.
I'm French. Listen to her.
Look at this.
As we awoke the next morning to an amazing sunrise, we had reached our destination of Georgetown in the southern end of the Exuma Islands, where we awaited our guests. First thing on our list, let's head to customs and get our second visa. And so they granted us a further 60 days, which is absolutely perfect for us. It allows us to explore everything. We've got no time constraints, we're not rushing. We're going to be 100% legal and we are super pumped about that. Andalene?
Yes?
How do you feel about that news?
No gas?
No gas. The truck is broken down. He doesn't know when he's going to have it fixed, and that means no gas.
Is what it is?
And the next place down the road doesn't have any gas either. So we're gasless. What are you doing, Alen? In the back of a ute, we just got picked up on the side of the road, got some gas bottles, and we're here at the gas plant. Good work. After a quick provision in town, we headed to the nearby Cat Island. Cat Island has the nation's highest point, Mount Alvernia.
It's not easy.
It's not easy, we've been climbing for a little while now. This is absolutely beautiful. This is owned by the Catholic Church. Reminds us just like being in Greece. All we're missing now is a gyros and a beer called a mythos. And as you can see, have a look what I've just seen. There's a beautiful catamaran sitting down there. Whose is that? That's our house. At only 63 metres above sea level, Mount Alvernia is the highest point in the Bahamas. John Hawes, an English architect who lived in the Bahamas for 17 years, built this beautiful hermitage on top of Mount Alvernia. After a quick stop in Cat Island, it was time to head back to Georgetown, where our visitors would soon be arriving. We're on a cleaning spree because Santa is bringing us the best present of all, and that is family for Christmas. So it's time for a spring clean. Let's get our ship shape ready for our visitors. We are pumped. Yeah! What was that? Yeah! It was supposed to be a cleaning day. I don't really have any words for what happened here. Where are you off to? Shopping?
Yeah, with our new guests.
With our newbies.
Hi, I'm Christy. Jesse.
How is breakfast on the high seas?
When you catch it, you can eat it. It's wonderful.
So we're doing about 7 knots in about 12, gusting 15, and we are flying. We are running a full jib and a full main and destroying the ocean. How does it feel to be going 7 knots on the nose? Woohoo! After a long day sailing, finally we had a distraction. Elaine caught a beautiful little tuna. With a request from our guests to visit the swimming pigs, we headed back north and stopped off at Black Point. Well, we're here on Guana Key, just south of Staniel, and that's the local government clinic, which has no one attending. They come once a month. Power goes out, a little generator to keep them going, and that is it. It's not an easy life here in the Bahamas for the locals. Oh, we have come across the best laundry known to mankind. How's that for a view? And Yoho is anchored right there. It's cost us $2.75 a machine. Freshly made donuts, $2. Homemade carrot cake, $2. Everything you need in here, bottled water, and the dinghy dock is straight down the bottom. After a week of exploring, it was time for our guests to depart Black Point, and time for us to head back to Georgetown, ready for our second set of guests. Amelie and David are our friends from France. They are also our patrons, and could not wait to come aboard and enjoy the adventure with us.
So we are here in Georgetown with our guests.
Hello!
What do you think, Amelie?
Not too bad!
Not too bad.
Hey!
As you can see, the anchorage is super busy and very popular with many sailors.
It's good?
So good. We're just drying out the, I think it's called the husk. Drying out the husk, and we're going to use a flint and make a fire on the beach tonight. And we're going to swim over to the rocks out here and get a couple of crayfish and some fish.
With the boys preparing the restaurant for this evening, we better to catch fish. Amelie is gonna try to catch a crayfish.
Yeah, I will try.
Let's go fishing.
Well, that was a successful mission. Fresh seafood on the barbecue. Good job, Emily and David. We're eating tonight. Good job, Elaine. Check that out. Nailed it. It's a big one too.
We didn't take fire?
But David is a survivor. You're going to be hungry and cold tonight. Baked potatoes, fresh fish, fresh lobster, and friends around a campfire.
If I was lost at sea, I'd grab the flag and I'd swim all the way.
We wake up early in the morning to do some matnos.
'Cause it's in my genes.
Hey, Emily?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Surgery?
Surgery on,
Like a real doctor?
like a doctor, on our sail.
Yeah.
Because it's got a tear. A little rip.
Yeah. Like that?
With favourable wind conditions and our sail repaired, it was time to head to Dean's Blue Hole.
One. Possible to turn, madame. I turn? Ah, yes.
Just hold him here. A beautiful barracuda. Well done, David. We got the captain, David.
Yeah.
Very stressful.
Yeah, very, very stressful.
Super rough, not so nice. Beautiful.
I want to go home.
She wants to go home. We've got about another 6 miles to go. And tomorrow we're going to find a way to get to Dean's Blue Hole. I believe it's the second deepest blue hole in the world.
a little mission today?
Dean's Blue Hole.
Wow, we're gonna get there.
Hitchhiking. These guys are expert hitchhikers. They hitchhiked all the way across Australia.
Yeah, they did.
So we're gonna let them show us how it's done. So we just got Emily and David into our first hitchhiker on the way to Dean's Blue Hole, and we're the next one. So it was our first car that went past and we got it. Very nice here in the Bahamas. We're not exactly sure how to get to Dean's Blue Hole and how things work, but they said there's a road that comes off the side and that's the road they have to go past. So I think that's the road we're going to aim for. Within minutes, second car had arrived and we were on our way. So we got to lift as far as we could. We've just walked this track. We think we're here. This is what they call as Dean's Blue Hole. It's really hot today and we hope that Emily and David are here somewhere. We have success. We have found Emily and David on a dirt road. Welcome to Dean's Blue Hole. Dean's Blue Hole is located in a bay just west of Clarencetown, and it is the world's second deepest hole, measuring 202 metres or 663 metres deep. For several years it was considered to be the deepest blue hole in the world, but after the discovery of the Dragon Hole in South China Sea, it was pushed back to second on the list. But it looks very deep. I can walk down the edge and straight away cannot see even anything. It's black. So deep.
So nice.
Scary?
Yeah, very.
A little bit.
I feel it's like a vacuum when I'm on the middle.
Yeah?
Of the hole. Yes.
With a beautiful dive in Dean's Blue Hole, it was time to head back to Agnojo.
I can see France!
She can see France. She's standing on the port side bow, and this is the view. Endless sky, glass calm water. Paradise?
Absolutely. I think we found it. It's between Long Island and Georgetown.
It's in the middle today.
Yeah.
Oh look, starfish!
Whoa!
Alright, we got a couple of visitors this morning. Yeah! Good morning to you! Dolphins! What's up?
My bikini! My bikini! I lost my bikini! Good, Amélie!
C'est cool, hein?
Easy, but good.
Amélie and David are getting ready.
Yeah.
They are leaving today.
Yeah.
Back to France.
Yeah. Finish the day. It was so good.
I'm a bit sad. I'm going to be all alone again. But we need to get to another country and start making some ground, and that's what we're going to do.
I know I seen your face somewhere, selling something, some big idea. I know I
Are you a little bit sad, Ebol?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Selling sunsets for
Me too.
Awesome fun. But that's what it's like, so.
Yeah, we had very good time. It is what it is. Always sad when good friends go.
Salut tout le monde, je m'appelle Amélie et je viens de vivre une expérience folle à bord d'un superbe voilier. Donc si vous voulez faire la même chose, devenez patron de Taking the Chance. N'hésitez plus, foncez, bisous, ciao ciao.
Join us next week as we make our voyage towards the Turks and Caicos. We stop off at the Crooked Islands as we await for a big cold front to pass through. Big thanks to all our YouTube subscribers, Instagram followers, and of course our patrons. We cannot thank you enough. If you too would like to support us, head over to patreon.com and search Taking the Chance.
No, we are still minds full of jungles, but I feel your heart